One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the back, the California Golden Bears, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Golden Bears about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Old Dominion's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in the from the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo. Let's talk for just a minute about Old Dominion. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Soft spot in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Golden Bears offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot.
Oh, he's got some space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They get to him as he throws. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Dropping back, it's Ezukama. Looking down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Here on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Shoots it to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time. Turning it on! Past the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the catch. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Ezukama. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the air. It's Ezukama. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the 1st. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. He now has 61 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. And the Monarchs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to... And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ezukama. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Rides the back on the option to give. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB and to try to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working now.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Makes the catch. And tackled there by the defense. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Reads it, fires complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Monarchs have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's King. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Texas State is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Rutgers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air, it's Ezukama. Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fakes to grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Gonna swing it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, the ground game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. It's complete to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got a man. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to go up top. On the move, he fires. He caught it. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And the Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Ezukama. Got his man on the right. There he goes. The 40, the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Complete. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
The Golden Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Ezukama. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The play action fake. Fires it down the seam. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on the money. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. There he goes. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Monarchs have their offense in high gear. Gives it on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to slam in. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Marshall.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Ezukama. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The snap sets up the throw. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He's got 93 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
They'll run play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Got his man quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, they were able to come out here in week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Cal 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive. Turning it on!
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a hit as he fires. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's King. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Using the quick game. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And that's a first down.
Unloads quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quick release on the RPO. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.